period. The backhand in front, and Rackleff right at the horn. Makes a big save. Wow, that was big.
So what was your hockey career like before coming to RIT?
Before I came to RIT, I played a lot of inline hockey. I've played ice hockey my whole life, but a lot of times during the winter, I mostly played with boys, which I always found was fun. I mean, there was nothing else in my town. There was no girls hockey. It was you either play goalie and you're a girl, or you don't play hockey at all. So they always said that if you want to be treated like one of the boys and be treated as equal, you gotta carry your bag, you gotta tie your own skates, you gotta be, part of the team. So even if I look silly doing it, I try to just do whatever it takes.
So the extra effort there paying off for the Tigers.
So what initially got Jetta on your radar for the recruitment for this team?
We were talking to another goalie at the time, and things didn't work out. And she's actually the one that recommended Jetta. That we were looking for a third goalie, someone just to practice with, and she recommended that she had a buddy. One thing led to another, and she was more of an inline hockey player. And at the time, we had Ariane Yokoyama and Courtney Kunichika on the time that were very big into roller hockey. And talked to them right away. They knew exactly who Jetta was, and she was on the national team with them for the U.S. national team for roller hockey, and called her up, and that's how it kind of started.
Even though I was talking to a lot of other schools, I started looking at RIT, and I saw that they had a co-op program. I was really interested in that. I was very interested in their engineering, that they were a high-ranked engineering program, and I wanted to be able to do both and have like a good mix of hockey and engineering, and make sure I was like looking towards the future and that kind of stuff. So from the things I did see, it kind of made me switch my path really quickly, and I remember I picked it within like a week or two. It's kind of a strange route here, but it's been fun, and they've been really good to us. So.
Is it hard for you to balance your engineering homework with hockey practice? How do you balance the two?
It takes a lot of help from the teachers. They've been extremely supportive. They definitely expect that you do all the work, and you're right there with everyone else. They hold you to the same standard, but a lot of times when we're gone for trips, they'll adjust that, like I can take a test beforehand before I go. They can be long days, that's for sure.
As a starting goalie, you carry a lot of responsibility. How has that sort of impacted you?
I talk to my grandma a lot, and she always says, like, if you have to make 50 saves, then you have to make 50, and if you only have to make 10, then you have to make 10. Like, it's whatever it takes to win, and you just have to fill whatever role you've been given, and if that's what it takes, then if you can look to your teammate and be like, wow, I gave you everything of me today, then you did your job correctly.
She has a competitive drive that's not really matched by many. And once given the opportunity, she's been just a very humble player, and very grateful for any opportunity. And that's what you want, where you have a calming presence in the back end of your team, and someone that'll compete, someone that, she'll cover up the mistakes for the team. That's what you're looking for.
So what are your future plans for after you graduate from RIT?
I really believe that RIT's best days for the season can really be ahead of us. We've been working really hard in practice and stuff, and I think that if we keep moving forward, that some of the better days can be ahead. So I may want to stay on the East Coast just because now there's an NWHL. Without looking too far ahead, I would love to try for that one day. I think it's amazing that girls can play hockey on one of the highest levels now.